When I first opened up my acupuncture practice in 2009, I wanted to help everyone. At the time, I was prioritizing that healing should be accessible, affordable, inclusive, and open to all. But what ended up actually happening was that I was attracting people who actually didn't want to heal. Some just came because insurance paid for it. Some just wanted me to solve their health problems overnight without actually doing any work or taking responsibility for their own healing journey. They weren't invested in the work, they didn't respect the process, they weren't interested in a transformation, they just wanted a quick fix. What I quickly learned in those years of wanting to help everyone was that trying to help everyone was actually draining me, and it wasn't allowing me to show up in the potency of my medicine. It wasn't until I actually allowed myself to dial in into who I really loved to serve, especially at that time, which was really doing psycho-spiritual, emotional, transformational, multidimensional healing on various different levels. And once I did that, it was a game changer. And that's when the higher caliber patients started to come in. The ones who were saying, Margarita, I've seen all the doctors, all the specialists, I'm not getting anywhere with them, they don't have a diagnosis for me, but I was able to not only help them with that, but I helped them transform it. And that was powerful. That was my medicine, amplified and really in service. These higher caliber patients, they showed up for themselves. They invested in their transformation, in their healing journey. They took responsibility for their healing journey. They asked me really powerful questions that really shifted their existence and how they showed up in the world. And they were just so much more fun to work with because they didn't just show up for me, they showed up for themselves. When you raise your standards, you raise your pricing, you raise who you're showing up for, you raise your standards for yourself and your practice, that's when you are really in service, because then you are really amplifying the medicine of your power into the world and really helping to shift other people's lives in a really big way. This is the same energy I now hold from my Power Activation Intensives. It's not about reaching everyone. It's about activating the ones who are truly ready to lead the new earth.